Eli Handback, steady, durable, consistent play. They do try to go to the ground game, and there it is, Lamical Perine breaking away down the left sideline. They do have a running game. 40 seconds in. Touchdown, Florida, 61 yards for Lamical Perine.
Cannot imagine how good this feels for Lamical Perine and for Dan Mullen, but most importantly, that offensive line up front. All year, everybody's been talking about how this team can't run the football. They're averaging over 100 yards less in rushing this year than a year ago. That's been their Achilles heel, and they come out right off the bat and establish the line of scrimmage.
Here's Evan McPherson for the extra point. Perine busted one for 88 earlier this season against Auburn. That was the longest run since Emmitt Smith ran for 96 yards against Mississippi State in 1988.
I want you to watch Devontae cross the corner. He's the one who's going to fall down on the play. It's his responsibility. That is his gap. And he falls down, and that's what allows Perine to get to the second level. Devontae Cross has played all kind of positions on this defense. He's been a safety, he's been a corner and a nickel. They start him in this game ahead of Heskin Smith, and he falls down and gives up a big play.
I mean, that in essence, Grease, for Florida is a trick play because all they do is pass the football. You're not expecting them to run there, even though they have the talented Perine, and he rips one off for 61. What a start for the Gators.
That are long and get into throwing windows.
Here's Trask on 3rd and 9, set up the screen to Perine's got some running room, has the first down and more. Out the 46-yard line before Josh Ahern brought him down. It's a gain of 20 on the play.
This is where you're going to see some of the youth of Nick Jackson. Here he is right here. Watch him. You just got to come up and fire at Perine. He waits back, and that allows the offensive lineman to get on him and allows Perine to get another 10 yards.
Some pressure for Virginia. Trask able to unload and complete. The Perine out of the backfield and into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Perine second.
Lamical Perine came into this game with 35 catches on the season. That's 3rd on the team, only behind Pitts and Van Jefferson, and he is a dynamic route runner, and when he gets the football in the open field, very difficult to get on the ground. That's the second missed tackle for Devontae Cross in this ball game, and both of them have been on Lamical Perine, and both have gone for touchdowns.
2nd and 10 now. Trask under center. Hands off to Perine. Has some space. He's got a blocker in front of him in Hammond. And a big run for Lamical Perine for 27 yards.
I think Kyle Pitts is going to have a beef with Todd McShay. Says he's a bulked up wide receiver. Let's take a look, Todd.
Wide receivers can block too.
Look at him on the edge. He gets the block on Taylor. That's pretty good.
A heck of a block. Perine, right, I'm sorry.
Take that, McShay.
3 carries, 88 yards so far.
Here.
Was honored pregame on the field. Here's Perine. 5 on this drive for 70 yards. On the ground, a Perine to his left. Wide open lane into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Touchdown of the game for Lamical Perine. 2 on the ground, 1 through the air. Man, that looked easy.
Yeah, well, and that was on the ground, through the air. Kyle Trask was efficient. This Florida offense has had more balance in this game than any game I've seen all season long.
Here's McPherson. Perfect on the extra point. 24-14 Gators.
The This offensive line, give them credit too. They've been maligned all season long. The left tackle, Stone Forsythe. Kyle Pitts again from the tight end position gets involved on the edge. Eli Hamback takes an inside rush, and Perine with a great read. There's Pitts getting a block on the outside, and easy walk-in touchdown for Perine.
You know, speaking of the offensive line, Dan Mullen told us that their scout team on defense, specifically on that 35. On the ground, it's Perine. He'll pick up 4 on the play. Noah. Set it up for Perine. Players with 20 or more catches in the FBS. So spreading it around. Back to the run game. Here's Perine.
Virginia history.
2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Trask. Now for Perine.
Been a little bit rattled, but now an opportunity to get back on track.
Here's Perine. On fourth down conversions today. They're going to snap it. Option. Perine will get there. And it was close. Nick Grant bagging the turf. He knew he had the opportunity. And that'll move the chains.
Wow. They're going to convert. This was risky. And it didn't look like a natural pitch. Watch, he pitches with both hands to the outside just to secure it. But if Grant comes up and makes that play an instant faster, Virginia would have the ball at the plus 45-yard line.
It tells you how much respect Dan Mullen has for this Virginia football team tonight.
This time he hands it to someone else. It's Perine. Guesses the left side. Perine, pylon. They check it. Touchdown, Florida. Fourth touchdown of the game for Lamical Perine. He's only the third player in Orange Bowl history to have 4 touchdowns in a game.
Well, it certainly looked like he was in. Yeah, he kept both feet in bounds. The question is his right foot. I still see green there. Oh, there.
You've been through a lot throughout your career. You've had some struggles, but you finished with 10 wins and now 11 wins. How does it feel knowing that you're leaving this program in such better shape than it was a few years ago?
Just knowing my sophomore year when it was 4-7, we came back having 2 double-digit win seasons, and I mean, just great, man. We're getting the Gator standard back.
Congratulations, Mike. You did a great job tonight. Yep.
I would also like to announce the most valuable player for the 2019 Capital One Orange Bowl, Lamical Perine. Congratulations.
Lamical, what does it mean to end your career with Florida with a performance like the one that you had tonight?
It's just a blessing, man. I want to thank God for everything He put me through. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank my dad. I just want to thank everybody in the Gator Nation, man. It just feels good. And another thing, we won the state.